Welcome to Rise and Shine Movie News. I am your host, Dan the Man, and we got a few good topics to talk about. We have Star Wars Episode 7 news, rumors, of course. We have Adam Sandler news, yippee, with Netflix news, and a little hint of Hawkeye news. And, oh, did I mention Tetris? Well, let's get right into it, shall we? Let's get into the Star Wars rumors that are circling around and suggesting the characters and the plot details. Well, let's go right into the new fresh face of the leading lady category, and that's Daisy Ridley, the one that is an unknown casting, and like I said, we don't know much really about her. There was rumors saying that she'd be Princess Leia and Han Solo's daughter, but it seems like rumors are suggesting that Ridley's character appears to be human, a human named Kira who lives inside a downed AT-AT. And the AT-AT is those camel-looking things from Empire Strikes Back. Perhaps grounds for a connection with the reclamation business, and the abandoned four-legged walker also housed Kira's small ship with its torso. That's very interesting. I believe this is set 30 years after Return of the Jedi. So just having those AT-ATs still buried beneath the snow it's interesting. Why would they leave them there? So that's a big question mark. And what is Kira's really her character? Is she like a scavenger? Is she um what is she? Well, they say she has a ship. So is she like a Han Solo type where she does fly cargo? Drug dealer maybe. She could still be Han Solo and Princess Leia's daughter by all means. Maybe a daughter they disown. It's interesting, but these are, like I said, rumors. Just like this one rumor. Max von Sydow. I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name. It's the older gentleman that has been cast in the new Star Wars films, and a lot of rumors have said that he was either going to be a mentor, or a lot are saying a villain, either be a commander for the new empire, or the new thing they're going on, or something to do with higher power, but a villain. But in here it says Saito is Saito. I don't want to say Saito. Von Sydow. Sydow. Interesting. They said to be a cyborg who, despite his augmentations, appeared to struggle with memory loss. However, he regains his lucidity upon introduction of the lightsaber, reminiscing about characters from the previous films, and unbeknownst to Kira and the alien, contacts a mysterious figure, alerting them to a weapon's presence. Take that with a grain of salt as well. That's an interesting little thing. A cyborg. Never would have thought that. Excuse me. I would have never thought this guy would be a cyborg. That's what makes me think this rumor is a little bit just a little bit, right? And then we have Chewbacca. We all know he's back. And it says Han Solo's Harry Mountain friend is back with much was already known. What's new is a report of a concept art showing him with a cybernetic hand, recalling the prosthetics of both Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, and alluding to the conflicts that have followed Star Wars Episode 7 Return of the Jedi. A prosthetic hand. First we get cyborg, then we get prosthetic hand. So this is very interesting how we're taking it. These don't sound too much Star Warsy, really. It sounds more Blade Runner, honestly. So that's interesting because I mean, yeah, the prosthetic hand Luke got, but it wasn't all too, like, we didn't really care. You know what I mean? It didn't further, wasn't that big of a deal in the story. But these are, like I said, these are rumors. And the cyborg thing, I mean, we haven't had I don't think we had a cyborg in the Star Wars universe? I'm not sure. I don't remember any cyborg in the film. C-3PO is a robot. These are robots. Cyborg, no. So it definitely screens out Blade Runner to me for some reason. It's not Ridley Scott though. Well, yeah. So that's our Star Wars news. But we need to get into Netflix news. And Netflix is, man, they're making some bold moves here. Netflix will be doing their first original film, and it is a sequel to the popular and award-winning Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. According to Deadline, Variety, Netflix will release a sequel to Ang Lee's surprise international hit martial arts film, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, at the same time as it hits movie theaters. That is very, very interesting. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the Green Legend will feature the first film star Michelle Yeoh and will premiere on August 28, 2015 on Netflix as well as in IMAX theaters. So we get a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for 2015. And it will go onto Netflix. So now I'm wondering if it's going to be able, if it will be streaming. I'm pretty sure you're going to have to pay extra to watch it. But it's not really, there's no news on saying whether, it for subscribers or who have Netflix, if it's, for streaming wise, if you are able to watch it, or if you have to pay a little extra. Not sure, but they're banking on IMAX to do well because everybody loves that IMAX. But yeah, I mean, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2, do we really need a sequel? There's a lot of these movies that are coming out. Do we really need a sequel? Horrible Bosses 2, there was always a question if that needed a sequel. Hot Tub Time Machine, did that really need a sequel? I mean, those are comedies, but it's very interesting. Very interesting. But Netflix is not only making Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2, or streaming it at least, having it on Netflix. They just hired Adam Sandler to produce 4 original feature films. And this is their quote: Netflix, the world-leading internet TV network, will be the exclusive home of 4 feature films starring and produced by comic icon Adam Sandler, whose movies have delighted hundreds of millions of fans all over the world. Adam Sandler movies used to do that. And Adam Sandler did comment on all this, and he said, when these fine people came to me with an offer to make 4 movies for them, I immediately said yes for one reason and one reason only. Netflix rhymes with wet chicks. Let the streaming begin. Oh, Adam Sandler, you're so hilarious. You're a hilarious guy, man. You definitely, you got the ball rolling, especially with your last film that pretty much flopped. But I don't hate Adam Sandler. I think he's actually really good at dramatic roles, and I think some of his comedies, I didn't hate the last movie with him and Drew Barrymore. I just can't remember the friggin' name. Oh, what was it? I just watched it not too long ago. I didn't hate it actually, and really actually enjoyed it. It was one of his better films than That's My Boy, which was a train wreck. That should never be. That should be burned. You should never watch that film. So yeah, Adam Sandler producing 4 original movies, and it actually works out because his films should be more for TV than the big screen, because that kind of humor, a lot of people enjoy that kind of humor, whether it's the disgusting fart jokes and this and that, this lewd humor, but people like that stuff. So and I think they would really, this is a really smart idea from Netflix to do this, because I'm pretty sure this is going to work out. Because Adam Sandler is the type of guy who could draw audiences, but now you don't need to go to the theater and see his films. Now if you have Netflix, it's right there and then. So Netflix is definitely hitting all the home runs. I mean, I like their Orange is the New Black. I watched that recently, all the 2 seasons of it, 2 seasons. Waiting for the 3rd one. Very, really good show. Really good show. Definitely deserves all its awards, and I suggest that show as well. So Netflix, bravo. Hulu, where you at? Where are you, Hulu? So it's great. So let's talk about Hawkeye's solo film. Jeremy Renner has admitted that a solo Hawkeye movie is part of his existing contract with the studio. Renner is contracted to feature in 3 Avengers movies as the Avengers Archer and solo movies should Marvel Studios be interested in making one. He said, I think most actors will sign on to do like Captain America 1 through 3, and then Avengers 1 through 3, and then you're done. For me, I signed on to Avengers 1 through 3, and then Hawkeye in case they want to do a Hawkeye spin-off movie. Nobody's Nobody wants a Hawkeye spinoff movie. Everybody wants a Black Widow spinoff movie, which is fine. And if they have Hawkeye in it, that makes it even better because Hawkeye is more of a supporting actor than a leading actor. There's no disrespect for Jeremy Renner, who I think is a great actor. But as you can see, the Bourne franchise, they're going back with Matt Damon. And I'm assuming Jeremy Renner is on board as well. So, as a supporting actor, I think it's a great idea to have to not do a Hawkeye solo film, but to do a Black Widow solo film, and have Jeremy Renner in it. I mean, he'd be great as a supporting, like I said, supporting actor. It is very interesting that he signed on for the Avengers 1 through 3, and then of course the solo film, but the 1 through 3 Avengers. I have a funny feeling that he's gonna. I don't think the spoilers. I haven't read anything on it, but I have a funny feeling that Hawkeye is gonna die come the second movie because Joss Whedon wants a lot of death, and he's known for a lot of death in his films or TV shows. So I think Hawkeye is not that big of a popular character, and usually the non-popular characters usually get axed. So that is very interesting. Good for Jeremy Renner though. He's not doing too bad. I think he's a fine actor. American Hustle, he did a great job in American Hustle, one of my favorite movies of the year. So go check him out on that. Let's move on to Tetris, the movie. Yes, you heard it, Tetris, the movie. Threshold Entertainment and the Tetris Company have announced plans to develop a feature film inspired by iconic puzzle game Tetris. And their quote, the film will be a science fiction epic. Like I said, it's produced by Threshold chairman Larry Kasanoff and executive produced by the Tetris Company with Threshold's Jimmy Lanier. And this is his quote. Everybody knows that Tetris is one of the best known, most beloved brands in the world, says Kasanoff. What everyone doesn't know yet is the epic sci-fi story that we're going to tell. That's what really is exciting. Oh my gosh, dude! Really, a Tetris film? Really? Do we really need that right now? Do we really need a Tetris film? But apparently we're getting one, so whatever. But I don't think it's gonna do any good unless they have an amazing, out of this world script. But apparently they want to make it sci-fi. But Tetris. I mean, what can you really do with Tetris? So, okay. I mean, we all saw how Battleship did too, huh? And a lot of these games to movies. I'd rather have my new Mortal Kombat than Tetris, but apparently we're getting Tetris first. And that's about it for the movie news today, but we also have this one news report that Ethan Hawke is in talks to play Doctor Strange. I don't know how true this is, but he is in talks. It's, what was the source? I can't remember the source. They stated that Ethan Hawke is pretty much almost finalizing the deal that he will be Doctor Strange. So take that with a grain of salt. I don't have the source with me. But Ethan Hawke as Doctor Strange. It was reported that Joaquin Phoenix was so close to signing. And watching his new trailer for by Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie, like he looks great in that, and he definitely reminds me of a goofy. He has that weirdness to pull off a Doctor Strange. But Ethan Hawke, I like Ethan Hawke as an actor, and as we know, Doctor Strange is directed by the same guy who directed Sinister, and he worked with Ethan Hawke, so it's not a far-fetched conclusion that they would bring on Ethan Hawke. But Ethan Hawke as Doctor Strange, I think you're better off. I think it was a better choice to either go with Joaquin Phoenix or even go get Viggo Mortensen. He would be a great Doctor Strange. But that's it for Rise and Shine movie news. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about these movie news, the Star Wars rumors. And do you guys want Ethan Hawke as Doctor Strange, or did you have somebody else in mind? Or were you rooting for Joaquin Phoenix? Thank you. I'm Dan the Man, and till next time, ladies and gentlemen, see ya.